Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to show you a cool ending to a game I played against a computer. Right now it's black to move, and see if you can figure out what the move is that you would make and compare that against the move that is best. So before I get started and show you here, just a quick reminder to like and subscribe. Half of the income that I earn on this channel goes directly to charity, and I know that the Hawaii fires, there's a lot going on there, so I really want to see if I can make a big impact by getting on these videos and hopefully earning some money to get to those affected. So let's get started here. Black to move. One thing you might notice is this move, Rook E8, looks like a good idea because you're pinning this knight to the queen. However, it's a blunder. Why is it a blunder? Well, they can play knight G6 check. Check, of course, from the knight, discovered attack on this rook, and even though you take, this is losing for black. It does require a bit of delicate play, but you'll be able to win as white. So you don't want to play that move as black. You don't want to play rook e1. It looked good at first, but it's not the move you want to play. Okay, any other ideas? Well, you want to avoid this check, it looks like, so maybe there's some hint to all the things the knight can do. Kind of scary, right? Well, with that in mind, let me share the killer move. So the move is rook to a1. That is a great move. Now here's the question for you. Does this move make black win, or is it going to be a massive blunder? Well, I've already told you it's a great move, so you know it's not a blunder. But the question is, can you find the ending sequence? So it's white to play. This is a good move. It looks like you're pinning some stuff here. This bishop can't move. But what do you do when this knight moves? And this was the thing that I missed in the game. So I'm going to play on the computer, and it played knight c6. Now you have to be careful because there are multiple ways to play this. Let's just talk about a couple of things you can do wrong. So what is this threat, knight c6? Knight c6 is clearing the way for queen e8 checkmate, and it's also threatening my queen. And you might say, wait a second, after they make this move, how can you defend both the back rank and move your queen away at the same time? Well, you can't get your queen to see this square other than like putting it in the middle. So in this square doesn't work because the geometry doesn't really work because there's something there. And of course you can't just take this because you'll lose. So what is the move in this case? Well, kind of a stunner. You play rook takes. They're pinned. They can't make this move because they are pinned to, the queen is pinned to the king. And then when they take, you take, and black is better in this position. The machine evaluates it at about minus 1.4, but I think a human doesn't see this as hard because they can't take, of course. That's mate. But the idea would be just to move your piece and just push this up the board. Push these pawns up the board, hopefully without too much struggle. So, of course, like I said, I missed this move that they could play this, and I kind of thought I was lost, actually. But I was also really concerned about this other move, which is why I didn't play rook a1. I was concerned about this move for the exact same reason. I'm like, okay, how do I get back to defend this square and move my queen at the same time? Do you see the move in this case? So again, just for context, you just left the back rank. They hit you with this knight f5 move, which attacks your queen and threatens checkmate. Those are two pretty bad things. How do you combat that? There's only one move. And again, in my calculation before I played the move, which I did not play rook a1, when I was thinking about rook a1, this is what disqualified it for me as a move. I didn't see this move. Queen e5. That is a nice move. We'll call that a brilliant move. So what's the idea here? If they take, it looks crazy, right? It looks very menacing. Well, they can't do that because the geometry, again, doesn't work out. They just have to go back and they get mated. So you might say, well, then they don't take. Okay, well, what else is there to do? Well, I'm threatening this knight, so this is where the game kind of goes on to more of a traditional game. It's not like a puzzle anymore. They play knight e3, you can play d4, and after something like queen g1, the computer is saying that's the best move. You just take this, and it's not as bad. The computer is saying take, and this is the way that they would play it out. To me, this is not a challenging way to win. So that's the idea. Now, what other moves are there? So going back, after you play this move, rook a1, killer move. They can't play this, although it looks tempting because you just take it, right? Not a good idea. But this move fails. This move fails. Is there some other move they can make in the meantime to get them out of these threats? Perhaps, right? What about knight takes d5? Did you think about that one? Same kind of issue, right? If you take this knight, you're going to lose. That hurts. And if you move the queen, it seems like you can't defend this square. Well, what is the solution? It's queen e5, just like the other line. They can't take you. You're threatening the knight, and this rook is attacking this king indirectly, as indirectly as it may seem, because there are two pieces. So what is the best move here? Well, now it's knight e3 again, and this is kind of a little different than before, but the basic idea is still there. Black is about minus 2.7 in the eyes of the computer. The idea is just play h5, play h6, one of these moves, get out of this back rank nonsense, and just start attacking pieces. Maybe something like this, looking at these two pieces. And yeah, the computer is saying king g1, but then yeah, this is the move the computer is saying as well. Queen c5, this just looks scary. You can probably play on. This is the move they played. Can't you just take? Yeah. So following the computer line, you're just up. So this is a win for black. But I thought this was cool. I haven't made a video in some time, and I thought I really want to make one. Why don't I just share one from my game against the computer? Again, I did not spot this move because I was very afraid of knight f5, and I was just, the second I made this move off the back rank, it felt so unnatural to me. You know, I didn't actually make it. Like I said, in my head when calculating, the second one would bring the rook up the board. With your king in the corner like that, it just feels wrong. I don't know about you, but I would not make that move. But crazy enough, even all of these knight moves, there's a way around every single one. So hopefully you got something out of that. Maybe the lesson is don't judge the move by one good-looking counter move. Always look a move or two deeper. See if you can find that stunning move that wins the game. And of course, that is a cool ending if they were to fall for that. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, comment. Let me know how things are going. But that's it for now. Thanks so much. Bye.